Welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise. Today, Week 18, we're going to be playing the home game against the 2-14 New Orleans Saints. We're currently 14-2, so a game of mirrors, if you want to put it that way. We're currently 14-2. The Jags are 13-3, which means if we win this game, we're going to be clear ahead. If we lose the game and they win the game, then we will probably have tied. I don't really want that to happen, but looking at this week and looking at where we currently stand in the league, I think it's just time to give some players game time that they otherwise wouldn't have probably gotten. And those players are my backup players. I want to give Michael Kramer a full league start to just give him some experience and maybe get some reps into some of the other players as well. I would really like to get a reveal at the end of the season for some of these players. I know we started some of them late, but still. The Saints look pretty dangerous. We don't have anything else to do this week. We're still very solidly here in the number one spot. And I think that now we can actually just go ahead and take a look at the Saints roster. So the Saints are being led by Dylan Raiola, who's a rookie with a bazooka X-Factor depth trait. 21 years, and this dude from Georgia, he's going to be rocking the NFL for the years to come. Right now, he's still an 89 rated player, 22nd ranked QB in the league. But freaking look at that. I mean, X-Factor at age 21, he'll be growing so quickly. He's going to be a 99 in no time, and I just bet you, next season, he's going to be a beast. So far, it's an interesting selection of quarterbacks here. Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, Davis Mills. I don't really get the logic behind this. Having one veteran player there does make sense. Having three, I don't really know what the idea here is, but whatever. The running backs room is led by Will Shipley out of Clemson, 24-90. J.K. Dobbins behind him, 28-84. We've got Devron Grubbs and Sheldon Hawthorne behind him as backups. J.K. Dobbins, he's actually joining from, let me just take a quick look. Yeah, Baltimore Ravens, exactly. Fullback Patrick Ricard, also former Raven. Wide receivers Chris Olave, 27-95. We've got Jerry Jeudy here, 28-92. I think he's coming from the Jacksonville Jaguars, if I'm not completely mistaken. Nah, Denver Broncos. All right, my bad. Christian Watson's here as well, 28-86. Josh Givens and Monty Starks. Christian Watson currently injured, but he's a former Packer. Pretty sure of that one. Yes, he is. Tight ends, Juwan Johnson, 30-78. We've got Matt Sawyer here as well. We've got Wyatt Posey and CJ Townsend. Posey injured, so we've got 71, 73, and 78 in the tight end room. Nothing too crazy, I have to say. Also, the wide receiver room looking pretty solid, I would say, but again, nothing out of this world. With an injured Watson, so it's going to be Olave, Jeudy, Givens, and Starks. The offensive line. Now let's take a look here. We've got Olu Fashanu here at a Penn State, 3-year veteran, 24-97 with an X factor even. Looking really fantastic here on left tackle, third best ranked in the league currently. Beast of a dude. Kerry Howard, that's a rookie as a backup. Good picks, 21-78, actually looking nice. Left guard Christian Mahogany, 25-84. John Stratton as a backup. Centers Eric McCoy, 30-83. We've got Greg Kelly here, that's a rookie, 21-66. Right guard Thurman Atkinson, 24-76. This is the first one that actually looks a little bit lower rated. Nick Sakelch behind him. Thurman Atkinson. I get the idea here, and he's of course better than Sakelch, but still some time to grow, has to develop. 90 strength is nice, but there's a lot more to playing that position than just strength. Right tackle Tyler Steen, 27-74. This is one that I'm a little bit questioning, to be honest. Jonah Monheim, 26-71. Probably could have gotten a better free agent, something like that. I don't get the idea here, but whatever. So the right side a little bit weaker than the left side. What about defense? We've got Logan Hall here, 27-82, and Viliami Fehoko, 27-75. This is a solid room. Logan Hall is joining from the Minnesota Vikings, before with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's where it was drafted. Isaiah Foskey on the right edge position, 2687, a very solid player. And Adepoju Adebawore, younger brother of Adetomiwa Adebawore, who's currently free agent, 2286. Probably would have slapped one of these over on the left edge position, but it is solid as it is. Really liking this. On D-tackle, we've got Brian Breesy, 25 and 90. We've got Keanu Benton and Trayvon Reese. This is another very solid room. So the front three really going to be pushing us. The linebackers, Harold Perkins, 23 and 90 rated. Troy Rosenthal behind him. Harold Perkins, start of trade, 23, looking really solid. 7th best ranked left outside linebacker in the game. Middle linebacker is DeMarvion Overshown, 2778, and Noah Sewell, brother of Peni Sewell, 2577, and Justin Jefferson, not the wide receiver, but the middle linebacker is here. But who else do we have? Right outside linebacker, Pete Werner, 2980, and Cortland Durham. Pete Werner joining from, is he coming from another team? Nah, he's been with the Saints for ages now. A very solid linebacker, right? Whenever we go up against him, he just feels everywhere on the field. All right. Cornerbacks, Marshawn Lattimore, 3189, and Adoree Jackson, as well as Tony Grimes. These three are the front runners here, but we also have Marco Wilson, and they're all very similarly rated, so no drop off in case of replacements here. That's good. Michael Rutherford, a backup player. Free safeties, Deshaun Pace, 2584, and Jamari Connor behind him. Let me just check out Deshaun Pace. Was he always with the Saints? Nah, was with the Washington Commanders before, with the Green Bay Packers, drafted in 24. Yeah, I knew that I saw him on another team. Nick Cross here, strong safety, 2586, and Cortis Middlebrooks, that's a rookie, 2178. Let me just see. Does he have a hidden depth trait? No, but he has a star depth trait, which is just as well. And kicker, Harrison Butker, George Russell. So they actually have two. That's interesting. And Bradley Pinion is the punter. All right, so how do we approach this team, especially thinking of that we will be playing with one of our backup, more heavy teams? I just want to not really cause any more injuries here on this team ahead of going into the playoffs. I want to have a fully fit team there. And yeah, we're just going with what worked so far. We're also going with half-pad training all the way. We're going to do splits. I don't care too much about the XP right now. I just want to have a fit team. We need that for an extended playoff run. That is certainly something that we have to work for. We also seem to have a reveal for George Temple, who's got a starter trait. That is really nice. I like that. Neil Wilcox is a starter. Justin Patton is a starter. Lindsley is a starter. Temple and Marino are actually just getting buffs here. I don't really need to push them too far. On the other hand, these are really looking pretty good. Just gonna take a look here. Is there another player on another position that could profit some more of maybe a little bit more experience here or focus? I mean, we could train up Mitch Burris a little bit more. He still hasn't been revealed. He's so close to Jalen Wilcox. I really like this duo here. And I can really just see them slotting in as the middle linebackers, not 1 and 2, but 3 and 4. But I want to have that reveal man. I will be going with George Temple though, because he's just getting more time on the field here. We also seem to have gone up with Roger McCreary, who's now a star depth trait player, so that's good. What about the weekly game plan? We're going to allow 2 or less pass touchdowns. Yeah, that is going to be tricky. Let's force 3+ turnovers. Let's go for 20 points or less, 300 offensive yards, and win by 70. Jesus, man, that's always a crazy target to go for. So there we go. This is what it looks like. Chig Okonkwo still out for 3 weeks. Let's just hope he does get back during the playoffs. Peter Skoronski will be back next week. I do hope that's the wildcard week so he can rest up. And Graham Barton, he is now fit again. We still can't bring him back to return. I think he has to be fit for 3 weeks or something like that. It's the old rule that's implemented in Madden here. But to be honest, if he doesn't return, I'm not too sad. I do hope that I can bring him back during the playoffs. Otherwise, I just made a big doo-doo. I had to change things because we only had one right guard on the team. And we just had to give give an additional player a shot here. Otherwise, we would have had to sign anybody else. Didn't want to do that, so I went for a practice squad player. Yada, yada, yada. Long story short, I do hope I can bring him back for the playoffs. We're getting some points here for Kenneth Murray. What about Derrick Knox? We're going to still try and make him the scheme fit. He's always quite elusive. He is more of a zone player, and every time I dump points into his scheme, his archetype, he just keeps propping up the other archetypes as well. James Houston the fourth is actually really good. I like him a lot. He's been so good, so prolific actually. So very, very happy with him. Caleb Palmer. I might do something about those sleeves, just give him a little bit of an optical makeover. He's been on the team now since last season, and it's just really been pretty good so far. He did go down in dev trade. I don't really know why. I'm not too happy about that, but whatever. And Neil Wilcox, my starting left edge, is now slowly but surely growing into a very solid power rusher at age 23, and I really like that. He's going to be mid to high 80s in 1 year's time, and or by the age he hits, by the time he hits 25. That's fantastic as well. So let's put some more points into the linebacker situation here. Just dump those here, and then we can boost even more if we get more points. Let's just see how that works out. For now, I will be redoing the depth chart in the game, so we're actually done here. Yeah, see you in the game. It's the final home game, Nissan Stadium, of the regular season. And here we go. Nissan Stadium for the last time, lighting up during the regular season. It's a player showcase. Who we're going to see? Dylan Raiola. 4,231 yards, 21 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going up against him with backup players. I'm not sure if this is really going to be a good idea, but I certainly want to give Mike Kramer a shot here. Just get some points into him as well, get some experience for him. I really like the Saints uniforms. It's a team that I don't have any connection with, but I just really love the black and gold and white. It's just such a beautiful color combination, yeah, really pretty. Really pretty. Plus they're really doing the most with what they have here. Titans as well, but there's just some teams where it's really hard with the colors. I mean, the Browns again, I always list them. Also the Green Bay Packers, I'm really not sure about that. What was that? Did they do a haka? Did I miss a haka here? Alright, let's go. Before we do anything else, as I said, Mike Kramer is going to get a shot here. I feel like he has really grown pretty well over the course of the past few weeks and this season, so I'm pretty happy with that actually. I will try and just get some of these players some reps here. I really feel like we need to rest up some of our other players. I just don't want to risk an injury here to anybody. That is really vital for the game. Don't care between these two. Jack Linsley here. We're still missing out. Well, Eric Lynch is here. We could slot him in instead of Presley. Jack Linsley. There we go. Again, I really don't want to see an injury here. That would be the absolute worst case scenario. Losing a starter here. We can actually start Neil Wilcox here. I don't care too much about that. Adisa Isaac will also get a shot here. Jarvis Ford, let's go with you, man. James Joyce, just like that. Glenn Sprinkle, yeah, let's go. Harold Landry can slot in case of an injury. That doesn't matter too much. Mitch Burris will get the shot here. I'm going to put Aziz Al-Shaair next to him just to kind of buff him a little bit more. Right outside linebacker, Justin Patton. Yeah, let's go. Roger McCreary, Dylan Fletcher. The cornerback room is very deep, so don't have any problems there. The free safety, Derrick Knox, Sonny Styles. I'm going to go with him. Maybe Taylor Colton deserves a shot. Let's just go like this. And apart from that, I feel like we are pretty well set. We're going to go with an ISO just to loosen things up. We're super far down the field. How did that happen? Jesus Christ, how did that happen? Alright, let's just go here. Can we score a super quick touchdown? That would be funny. Titans, notable inactives. Yeah, we know. Green Barton is not injured anymore. Let's see if we can bring him back. Peter Skoronski, my starting center, will be back quickly as well. 6 yards. So we get 4 yards here. Do we try dagger? Do we try dagger? Do we try an ISO? Let's just go with an ISO here. JD Bradley. And we're stopped at the 2-yard line, 3rd and goal. JD Bradley pushing forward, but Pete Werner is there. Halfback zone weak. Here we go. Here we go. We could try something like this. Let's try a stick. I'm gonna try going for Clancy. There we go. We actually connect here. Tennessee Titans touchdown. Noah Clancy, my 3rd string tight end. Now stepping up as number 1, Mike Kramer. The rookie quarterback that's now getting a shot here in this final game of regular season. We've clinched the playoffs, all right? I also think that we qualified for the division game, and we pushed past the wild card. So that is important. Let's just see what we can do here. It's all backups for the most part. Apart from players that are not that critical to the effort here. Kramer doesn't have a crazy hard spin on the ball yet. It might happen at some point in time, but not right now. Clancy or Palmer. Also looking at Phillips back there. Nice. Noah Clancy, good catch. Shoved out of bounds. Chig will return during the playoffs. If we pick up another injury at tight end, I'm not sure what we'll do. I think I'll have to probably fill in with Josh Whyle here, as JD Bradley just pushes forward. Keanu Benton with an injury. Luckily, it's none of ours. There we go. The physio's taking a look at it. Nick Sirianni looking dude here. Just checking this one out. Why shallow cross? Let's go. Noah Clancy, you're getting some action today. I just like those tight end routes a lot. Kaboom. Stopped 1 yard away. And Logan Hall going down. Number 99. Looks like maybe a calf. Upper leg cramping or something like that. And here we go. Halfback wham, JD Bradley, right hand side rush. Nothing more, nothing less. Noah Clancy moving inside, blocking. And Bradley pushing forward, getting a first down and then some. Pete Werner now. Right knee. Right knee. Looks like a right knee. Let's hope it's nothing bad. I know sports injuries very well, and those suck. Especially if it's ligaments, then it really sucks. Bones heal up pretty well, but ligaments are the absolute worst. And there we go, another one. Kyle Phillips, a great route here for him. And Mike Kramer connecting for a second touchdown here. Very well done. Kyle Phillips, another one of those players that I just really like a lot. He's just very, very reliable. He's not a standout. He's not a very flashy player. He's just very solid. And our defense is doing a really, really great job of stopping this offense. We just have to capitalize on that. I don't want to risk any problems here during the later stages of the game. Looking nice, pretty balanced. The rushing yards are better for us, but the passing yards pretty much on par. Second and inches. Let's go with this one here. Inside zone, JD Bradley. Gonna go left. Left-hand side run here. To kick off this second quarter, and there's some space here. If we get him the space, he's gonna be off and away. Up and away. Just like that. With the opposing color sleeves, JD Bradley. Another dude that we brought in, and he's just really developing very nicely. Let's go with Clancy here. Stopped 2nd and 6 here. Mike Kramer so far, extremely positive play. George Temple. What can we get out of him? Do you see what I mean? Kyle Phillips gets the route, gets the ball, holds on to it, and it's a completion. Another one. Very nice here. Very nice. Alright, we're looking good. Let's go the halfback slam. We're just changing things up. Pass play, run play, pass play, run play. Just like that. Yeah, I tried to go for a spin move here. Stopped after 1 yard. We'll post drag time. Again, I'm looking for the short one. Temple here. Clancy is an option. Boom, what a hit here. What a hit. 3rd and 7. Still a connection. Noah Clancy would be perfect. I think looking for Palmer is the slightly better one. Going down here. And a timeout taken. We're going to go with a halfback gut at 4th and 2. I mean, it is 2 yards. That might be tricky. There we go. We do escape the attentions of number 90. That was Brian Breesy. Just lunging to catch us here. No timeout taken by the Saints, and there's no time, no real reason to waste time. There we go. Noah Clancy picking this one out of the air. And Mike Kramer so far a perfect game. 10 for 10. Wow. Wowity wow. That's all I can say. Going down here. Alright, great job. Inside zone, 2 yards out. JD Bradley coming from the left-hand side here. Coming from the right-hand side, going towards the left-hand side. Stiff arming, and we're stopped at the 1. Stopped at the 1. Now that is something here, right? Halfback good. Let's try this again. We could let time run down even more here. Since we're at the 1 yard line. Could also try and go for something like this. But to be honest, why not just try and punch it in here? Well, I guess I got my reason. 3rd and goal. Brian Breesy pushes us back. Quite a bit, actually. Alright, let's go for spacing. Let's go for some spacing here. Looking for Kyle Phillips. And that is a secure catch amid double coverage. And we go up even more. 21-0 in the first half. Alright, we get the ball at the beginning of the second half again. This game is already fully decided. There's no way around this. There's no way around this. First incomplete one. Actually, I'm gonna take this as a chance to really go hard on backup setup. I'm gonna put Marino onto the wide receiver 2 routes. Caleb Palmer my 1 route. Antwane Wells now 3rd. Clancy and Temple, that makes sense. Price, yeah, I'm just want to reveal him. So that is the idea behind that. McMahon or Patrick Paul. I'm going to use Patrick Paul at center now. Netane Muti, I think I'm going to be needing him to help out at... and Tyra Bullet is here. Alright, let's use Bullet here on right guard. David Presley over here. That just makes sense, just to keep players in the mix that I will certainly be needing in the playoffs. Yeah, I think this doesn't look too bad. We can give Kelvin Joseph a shot up here. Caleb Farley. We have such good cornerbacks. It really is crazy. Alright. That works. First uncompleted pass, by the way. Just putting that out there. Alright, let's go like this. Marino, Clancy, Palmer, Wells. A lot of options. There we go. 3rd and 3. Currently, I'm a little bit, not hesitant, but I'm just not that risky when going for passes with Kramer, especially the longer ones. All right, 1st down and a few. And Bullet is there. I'm actually pretty impressed by his overall. He's a 75 already. That went by quickly, right? Oh, what a beautiful stiff arm, and this is Shady Bradley, and he's just gonna go through, away and away and away into the end zone, and here we go. Adoree Jackson injured, and Shady Bradley scores a touchdown here. What a run, man! What a freaking run! And now they finally wake up and punch back against our defense. Jesus Christ! What a stiff arm! That was fantastic. Can I get an instant replay? No. That would have been fun. Jesus, man. Oh, and Antwane Wells drops it. Come on, man. That was an easy catch, if there ever was one. Let's go the slip screen. JD Bradley here. Wow. What a great run that was. Great catch. Very nice. And another block. Just shedding them like that. Deshaun Pace now with an injury, number 31. Maybe I should play this team even more in the playoffs. Now, I'm not going to do that, but Jesus Christ, we're really doing so well. I half expected this to be an absolute horror show, but actually isn't. These dudes are doing really well. Halfback quick base, left hand side, Tyjae Spears. Some plays he's in, of course, 3rd down running back, and also for some of those power halfback plays. Nice, there we go. Inside zone, JD Bradley. Let's get as much XP from you, or for you, as we can. I love that he can get one shove in there, no problem. Alright, Eric Lynch holding his shoulder there. Now his left wrist. Nice. Let's see if he comes back though. Do we go for a bench? Do we go for a run? We're gonna see. Here we go. Some yards here. I'm more about the completion rate right now. I'm just trying to get a good completion rate here. A high rating for Kramer. That should give him XP. Tyjae Spears getting that 1st down. 7 on average. And he's kind of appearing a lot now. Torrent labrum for Eric Lynch. That sucks. Alright, Jack Lindsley, you're in. Don't want to see an injury here, by the way. Let's just get this last quarter done without too much of a hassle, without too much of taking risks. Just a clean finisher here. Season closer. And here we go. Kramer will hand it off to Bradley now. We're gonna go straight. No, we're not. We're gonna go around the edge here. Can we stiff arm him? That would have been fun. Deshaun Pace again. Going down, number 72 also holding the shoulder here. Who is that? No, not Pace. Price. I think I misread that one. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a shuffle now on the offensive line, but that is not a problem. I'd love to hit Marino. And we do that. There we go. Some XP for the big man. Jesus. To be honest, I just tripped over him because of his size. I didn't pick him out of any other reason than just him being a giant. And if he turns out to be quick, that is going to work as well, but he's an absolute monster of a player. There we go, 2nd and 5, 2-minute warning coming in a few moments. And there we go. 2-minute warning. And there we go. Let's go, guys. 35-14. Clear-cut affair. Very clear. And we're just gonna go straight ahead. 3rd and inches. JD Bradley today, really a fantastic job. I just have to really put that out there. I didn't expect this. I fully expected him to get stopped at every chance. But nope. He's doing exceptionally well. He's finding space. Just look at this one. Just completely finding a gap out of nowhere. And Brian Breesy goes down. Injury timeout time. Let's go. Halfback stretch. I'm gonna try and go around the outside. He's very quick. Very quick. Good blocking here. Can we evade? Nope. Number 35. And Deshaun Price again goes down. Left rib situation here. I actually don't care too much. If we don't get a reveal, I'm not going to be too bothered. It's just, he's been exceptional. Absolutely exceptional on that left-hand side. Moving in there, and I never even noticed Joel was missing. And Patrick Paul, to be honest, the same thing. He's 25, going pretty strong on the 80. So I'm liking that. Liking that a lot. Feels like a competitive situation over there as JD Bradley is pulled back here. 3 yards out. Patrick Paul, Deshaun Price injured. All right. Patrick Paul is absolutely equal up for the task. Let's go the quick slant here. We're going to try and hit Palmer. That was slightly poor on the accuracy. Do we go for a field goal or do we just go for another attempt here? I think we're going to go for another attempt. We're going to audible something here. Let's see. What do we do? Play action spot? Curls. Do I like curls? I don't know. Let's go the play action spot. I'm going to be looking for Temple. Yikes! Get the ball away. Woo! Whoa, that was... It was coming off the side so quickly. There was no time to throw. All right, well, Kramer, you gotta get used to that as well if you want to play in the big leagues here. Dylan Raiola coming onto the field. Come on, defense. Defense holds them again. 24 seconds to go. With a realistic chance of getting something here. So a dagger it is. Noah Clancy. Maybe Caleb Palmer. Noah Clancy's just gonna go over there. We have a whopping 3 timeouts left. We're gonna use the first one. Let's have some fun here towards the end of this game. I like playing tactical, but sometimes I just like playing for the sake of playing. Tight end attack. Let's go this one here. We've got Bradley as an option. We've got Clancy as a target. Double coverage. There we go. That's Nick Cross. Zone fake jet. 8 seconds to go. Why not go with the play action cross here? Maybe Dan Marino. Steven Marino can get in here. And just let's just score another easy touchdown. How about this one? He really got in there. He had the height, he had the length and the grip compared to Nick Cross. And Steven Marino steps up and really gets in there. Beautifully done. Just that extra step here. Gonna go down. 42-14. What a season ender. What a season ender. Jesus freaking Christ, man. What a performance. I half expected us to really have a horrible game, but you really did super well. Mike Kramer, hats off to you. Played like a freaking veteran. Well done, man. 138.3. 177 yards, 78% completion rate, 5 touchdowns. What a game. What a game for the young man. The run game, J.D. Bradley was absolutely exceptional, man. 178 yards, 1 touchdown. 20 plus yards once. Yards after catch, 111. Jesus Christ. What a day for him. Wow. On the receiving side, Juwan Johnson got in there. Noah Clancy did well. Josh Gibbons. Steven Moreno was really great. Kyle Phillips was great. We did have a drop here by Antwane Wells. That could have been an interesting play, but didn't really play out. But great job by the backups. It was a backup-only game. Henry To'o getting the solo tackle crown. And Jamari Connor, DeMarvion Overshown, total tackles. Sacks for Harold Landry and James Houston IV. And interceptions for Christian Fulton and Roger McCreary. Well done, my men. And Evan McPherson getting 6 extra points conversions, no problems. And Harrison Butker actually misses a field goal attempt. So well done, team. Alright, I'm just going to put it out there. Super excited about this game worked out. It was just a fun game to play. The Saints actually put up a fight, but not too much of a fight. We picked up an injury. Who is that going to be? Let's see. It's Eric Lynch. All right, our backup left guard, 4 weeks out. That could be a return in time for the Super Bowl. We're going to see how we can bring back Barton, or how we're going to solve this situation. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. Currently, this is really a fantastic situation to be in. We played this only with the backups. Really great job by them. 42-14, an absolutely convincing performance. Yeah, also super convincing game here against the rest of the league. A very good season, topping it 15-2. Very good result. I think it's even better than last season where we went, I think, 14-3 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, what a way to head into the playoffs. Next week is going to be the wildcard round. I will be just kind of glossing over that, doing that off camera, and we'll see each other again in the divisional playoff round. For now, I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, do drop a like. Please subscribe. Means a lot to me, as you know. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Stay awesome, and see you next time.